And welcome back to the Whitehouse farm. Today we're going to be replacing the liner. This is a 15 by 24 by 50 inch. It's an off size, so the liners are tough to get. Esther Williams pool. And we're going to start removing these, and there's tabs on the bottom here that you got to bend out in order to pull these caps off. And once you pull the caps off, then you have a screw here. I'll show you. You got to remove that screw, and then that'll get you down to your top rails. Yeah, you're gonna have to just take your time and work these out. All right, B.
There's one.
Okay, with most older pools, you're going to run into some issues where you have stripped out bolt or screws and stuff, and you just have to either cut them off or drill them out to get them out of there. And we're going to remove the skimmer right now. And that's still in good condition, no cracks or anything like that. Might need a new gasket. That one's pretty rough. I would put a new one on. All right, so I threw my son in. He's gonna cut the liner into parts to make it easier. So follow this line all the way up to Grandpa there. And just be careful. Yep. And then go right to the ground with it and cut right across. Yep. Yeah, let me see. Here, pull that out of the top. Here, you can hold that.
And you might have to cut this one just a little bit smaller. I don't want to. Do you think this side will hold all this weight?
Hang on.
God, there's this one wasp.
You like your...
Yeah.
Hold back. And he's gonna go ahead and remove the return.
Take this little elbow away before I start pulling it in. Start helping pull this out. I'm gonna drag that off.
You ever watch the Three Stooges? He's doing good. Here, let's shear cut that top part.
What's up, Bill? Whoa. Whoa. Well, they'll never find us here.
Right now he's blowing all the sand out of the tracks, and I'm getting these roots out. Get all those roots out. While I'm getting the roots out and smoothing out and tamping the bottom, the guys are in the back getting the liner out and letting it set in the sun so it'll soften up and be easy to put in. So as you can see, this is the kind that slips right in. This bends over, and there's a little hook here. This actually hooks over and connects down into here, and it grabs it and holds it in place.
You were right there too, and you're like, oh yeah, I guess not.
Well, I was going off of what you did. What we're doing, we're taping this up. Oh, just run strips.
Oh,
You gotta get all fancy. just to hold the air in. What we're doing here is just taping up the skimmer hole, so when we turn on the vacuum, it's not just sucking right out. But one thing about these Esther Williams pools, because you can replace the panels, air does escape, so you can't get a really good seal like you can with other pools with the liner. So you just have to adjust. Okay, so now that we got this in, it goes in really simple. I love these Esther Williams. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna start the vacuum up, and then we're gonna get everyone around the pool. We're gonna pull it and we're gonna get all the wrinkles out. And once we get the wrinkles out and get it nice and tight, we'll start getting the water in and then go from there.
Hi, man.
No, turn it off, turn it off.
What?
Turn it off, turn it off. You gotta stop. Here. We got it. We got to suck it first and get the wrinkles out.
I thought you were gonna suck as you put water in.
No, because if you have to adjust it, you ain't moving water.
Yeah, I'm moving it. That's my fault. Like you do.
Zach, if you want to go to that end, right in the middle. Dad, if you want to go over there in that middle. Danny, you can stay there. Zach, the way we do this is I'll start it up. It takes a little bit to get going, but you can just wet your fingers and grab a piece like this, and you just pull it a little bit. We're all gonna be pulling. You like.
So it's six
Not-
right in
By pulling, just like lifting, just to keep it from just wrinkling, and you'll watch the ground, and then you just pull it until we get all the wrinkles out. The wall doesn't matter with wrinkles. It's the bottom. You get the bottom, and then the water pushes the wrinkles out of the side.
Okay. So we'll see where the wrinkles are once
Yep.
you start.
And we may need to turn it off, let it reset, and then adjust from there.
Sure.
So.
Your show.
The lines that you see are actually what they call box wrinkles. It's just how the liner was packaged, and it just has those lines in it. That goes away once the water's on there. The main thing is to get the liner so it's not clumped up and get the bottom all set. You can have the sides a little bit loose because they're going to push out once the water starts getting in there. But the main thing is to get the bottom nice and flat and no wrinkles.
No, this is right. The shorter end would be on the inside there. Okay, so now we got the water going in the pool. Take a look. And that's gonna start pushing everything out, and then it'll get nice and tight. And right now we're gonna go ahead and start throwing the top rails back on. Wanna hold this one? Actually. We gotta drill this out. That's what happens when they're older. So we're gonna go ahead and drill that out so we can put a new screw in. Oh no, thank you. This guy might want one though. Yeah, he's an Oreo man.
There you go.
Wait.
Let's take the whole thing. Share it with the brothers.
Yeah, I definitely will. Wow, thank you.
Okay.
That's a.
What do you got? You have all boys?
2 boys, 2 girls.
He's got four.
Oh, it fell off.
Snap that.
The top fell off.
That one came off. So just grab me new screws from there.
Here.
Oh, here, hang on to it. I gotta get that one out now. Yeah, those will work. You want all new stainless steel screws? That way you can actually take them out again. There we go. So we're having to replace the old center rusted out part, which are these little tabs here that they go into. We're using bolts with nuts to go ahead and hold the center on. That just happens with older pools. Alright, so we got our top rails back on and our covers, and we only leave this section open here for doing the return and then doing the skimmer. This just makes it easier to reach over to hold this against to go ahead and get them in. Alright, so now we're going to put the new gasket in. Take two. There we go. Water straight. Hold that for me. There. Let's go on the inside. And you want to gently push this to see where he's going to come out. Come right through with her. Okay, now you can press down on there. Alright, so we got our top one, our bottom one on. Now we can put the rest of them in with the electric drill. Those are the hardest ones to get. Once you got that aligned, then you can zip the other ones in. But that's why you always use, you don't want to get in there with a drill one.
I've never seen anyone use a drill before.
Yeah. You got to get those two in, then you can do the drill. And you set it at level 11. So it drives it in, and then it stops. And that I found 11 is where it's a good point to stop with it. You'll hear the drill go grrr, and that's how you know it's in all the way.
Okay.
Just remember, everything's plastic, so it's got to be jumpable.
Absolutely.
If anything needs to be adjusted, it's just a tiny bit. Makes life a lot easier. Okay. Nice and smooth like butter.
Slow, smooth. Smooth as fast.
Just don't ever drop the drill.
Or the screw.
You can drop the screw. The drill is what's gonna go right through. Like these guys in my pool, they play drills in the pool. One more. Oh, look at the frog right there, dude. Or toad.
Hello.
Baby toad.
Here, get him in the video.
It's funny, I did a video for opening a pool, and we were moving his sand filter and stuff, and a giant gardener snake came out. Got it all on film.
Oh,
The guy goes, "Is that poisonous?" I go, "No, that's a good one. That's a gardener snake. They eat the bugs and everything." Basically, just you can feel in here, and you'll have a little bit of the. And you run right along there, and you gotta hold the slack up here. Get in there. And then
look at that, you just put your liner in, he's already cutting it. It does.
there. There's your patch. There we go. Yep. You come down to the hole is right there. So you line it up with that, which would be right there, and then
Hold up.
and then I cut the inside here, and then pull out the patch, and then you push it through, and then you pull it back out like this, and then you get the inner gasket on, and then you push it through, get the other gasket on, and then zip the end on.
Okay.
So,
You want me to hold it?
how does that look right there?
That looks good.
Okay. Yeah. Here, hold pressure down there, sure. Right underneath it. Okay. So we got that. Now we're gonna let this out. Put down the razor blade before I cut myself with it. We're gonna put a gasket. Actually, this. Yeah.
Sun.
That's how. Gasket in here. We're gonna push that through. Give me the other gasket, and then give me the. Yeah.
And boom.
All right. If you want to hold that, I'll go ahead and tighten it. How are we looking on the inside? You gotta watch the inside. Make it twist or anything like that.
Okay.
Oh, looks good.
Good.
Good. Yep. if anything, if you see any little drops or anything, just tiny little turn. That, like the screws here, if anything's leaking, just just tiny bits. Remember, everything's plastic, and it's plastic. All right, so the pool's all done. Got everything back together. Got the skimmer in. Got the return in. Now it's just a matter of waiting for the pool to fill back up and be able to enjoy the summer. So once again, hope you guys like, enjoy, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
You can't say goodbye without saying goodbye to me.
All right, Olaf. We'll see you on the next one. All right. Bye, Obo.
Hi, guys.